Morning.
You already said good morning to me.
I know.
Like, blooming, I don't know, 3 hours ago, whatever it is.
Yeah, hour and a bit ago.
No. What time is it?
20 to 8.
20 to 8. We woke up at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, there you go. 3 hours ago. Yeah.
Thank you.
Fair enough. So it's Wednesday?
Yes.
Yeah. Wednesday morning.
30?
Yeah, 13th. Oh, Bastille Day tomorrow. That could be interesting. Yeah. Bastille Day in the evening, we're going to be in Town. Okay. Yeah, so we had an interesting night in Tours.
And not necessarily in quite a good way.
No. So, yeah, obviously heat's there, so very hot city. We got to Tours at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Found an Irish bar. Basically, we navigated to where we thought the Airbnb was. So, car coming. Navigated where we thought the Airbnb was because we knew it was sort of tucked down some sort of alleyway somewhere. The woman who owned it said, "Oh yeah, I'll see if I can get it ready earlier than 5 o'clock, which is when the check-in time was supposed to be." I have to swap hands because I haven't got a back brake.
Car coming.
Yeah, sunflowers. Many of, again, slight recurring theme this holiday. Sunflowers. Yeah, so we had to wait for this woman to turn up, and she's going to let us know when she got there. So Joe spotted, which is a very good spot, an Irish bar a few metres away from where we thought the apartment was. So we sat under parasol and drank cider, which was very pleasant. So this woman turned up sometime just before 5, I think it was.
Yeah, about 20 to 5.
Yeah.
Car up.
So this woman turned up at just before 5, showed us the apartment, and we knew that it was slightly odd in that in the cellar basement thing of this hovel was the bedroom, and a small sort of sitting area and kitchenette thing, which is fine, to be honest. Yeah, we're only there for one night. Most of that spent sleeping, and especially again with an early start, we knew we're not going to be hanging around. So she said, "Oh, do you want to use the washing machine?" We went, "Oh yes please, yeah," because we knew there was a washing machine coming up, so we'd saved dirty cycling gear to go in the washing machine. No, I can't. So it's one of these French top loader standing unit things. So put a load of washing on, set it on for synthetic 30 degree or whatever it was. Thought, right, job's a good one. we'll we'll leave that for a while.
Go out, find some dinner.
Go out, find some dinner, what have you. Anyway, came back. The bloody thing hadn't even finished the wash cycle. This is several hours later. Let alone got anywhere close to rinsing and spinning. So with much prodding of knackered buttons and turning of dials, thought, okay, right, fine, let's stick it on, try and just get it on rinse. So we thought we'd put it on rinse. That did bugger all. Tried to put it on spin. Bloody spin didn't work on the machine. So the whole thing was just completely screwed. Finally, with even more prodding of buttons, trying to force
a lot of loss of temper by this point.
Where are we going? Straight on?
Straight on.
Car back, I think. Just swing it round, and we can see that that's what we're seeing a lot of at the moment. Is the harvest is coming in France. So we're seeing lots and lots of tractors pulling cartloads of, I assume, wheat, might be barley, God, who knows.
On the floor.
Yeah.
Car
back. Which really is a lot busier road than I was expecting. He's going to have fun. Oh, he's just going to go for it anyway. French drivers, they don't give a monkeys, they really do. Anyway, we're now drafting behind this this tractor, even though we're going downhill. Humongous sunflower field to the left, just goes on for, well, as far as you can see, yeah. That's just chuffing enormous. Anyway, back to the story. So after much losing of temper, prodding of buttons, finally got the bloody thing open, only to find that it had hardly washed. The capsules had slightly dissolved and were stuck to, one was stuck to a pair of my cycling shorts, one was a completely ruined pair of Joe's pants. I think I might pick this story up later on. Angle's still wrong. Hold on. Right, how's that? Let's Joe about that. Right, yeah, sorry, just gone through another town that we had down as being our morning stop. This had been the planned schedule, but it's now just 8 o'clock in the morning, so we've blasted through there, see how we go. So yeah, so we've got our clothes out of this bloody machine, still soaked in detergent from partially dissolved washing pods. Joe's pants had to be thrown away. because they were so ruined by this stuff. So we then spent the next half an hour, Joe in the bath in this place, me in the kitchen sink, thoroughly rinsing these clothes to try and get all the detergent out. But this wasn't sort of just general one set of cycling gear, because we had the washing machine. We threw in a few other bits and pieces as well, so it was quite a full load. So I did the old towel trick. To wring as much water out, and then there's like a little separate boiler cupboard where this washing machine was. It was really quite warm. Well, it was at the time anyway. So we thought we'd try and hang all the clothes up in there from what was actually a coat, freestanding coat rack that was in the main room. But I think the boiler turned off overnight, so it actually didn't stay as warm as it might have done. So anyway, come this morning, a lot of clothes are still damp, so I don't know where you can see it, but on the back of my saddle pack I've got 2 of Joe's sports bras. Joe's got a pair of pants and a pair of shorts attached to her bike. And just waiting for them to dry, and they probably are dry by now. We've been going for a while in the breeze, etc. So just real absolute pain in the bloody arse that was. So as an Airbnb recommendation, she ain't going to be getting it, because she must have known there was a fault with the machine, because a lot of the towels that she washed in there for the apartment were damp, which meant that if the thing did go through a cycle, which like takes 12 hours, it doesn't bloody spin. And so she must have known that, and she didn't bother saying anything to us, which I find is just completely wrong. So unfortunately she is going to get really slated on Airbnb for that. Sorry love, but it's a competitive market and you need to make sure you're top notch to attract people, otherwise you get lots of disappointed customers, and if you want to get income from it you need to up your game. So tough. People don't like it, screw it. So that's where we are. So yeah, we're now, I don't know, 18 miles, 20 miles into this day, so we're third distance already. It's a 60-mile day. Nothing horrendous in terms of spiky elevation. It's, I don't know, 2,300 feet, something like that, 2,500 feet of climbing. Ooh, you scratch my nose. So we'll probably get to Le Mans probably sometime around about midday-ish. Luckily the hotel will accept check-ins from midday.
Je mange le banane!
I need to eat my banana as well, actually. And it's hopefully it's got air conditioning, because it's an Ibis, so you'll probably have aircon, which will be lovely, because it's supposed to be an absolute stinker of a day today. Doesn't feel it quite yet. It does feel a bit close. Feels a bit more humid, but because of the cloud cover, you can probably see there. You don't have the warmth of the sun on you straight away. But yeah, I think it will heat up later on, as it has done. The idea being get to Le Mans, check in, maybe have a snooze, see how we go from there. Then after that it's 2 more days in France. Going to Argentan tomorrow, and then Caen the day after. And then it's decision time about what we do, which ferry we catch, and depending on which ferry you catch, do we cycle back from Portsmouth. So TBC on that one. Oh, lots of little sparrows in the hedgerow. apart from that, scenery wise, fields and fields. So it's kind of okay, it's nice.
No cows.
No, we've lost cows. Yeah, we have. Yeah, it's really arable now. So yeah, that's where we are. So we might catch up later on. Quickie before start descending. So probably about. God, why is it a bloody car comes along? So I'll get the camera out. Video hogs.